Yummy, yummy, yummy fish and shrimp.
Exactly. Who doesn't love a good fish fry? Nothing beats hanging out with your friends and enjoying a dish of seafood. However, disaster comes when you least expect it. Now sit back and relax and watch this terribly made 3D animation of how 30 seconds chained me between an awesome night at a fish fry and looking like a child predator.
This is not a good day, is it? No.
My name is Wyatt Gray, and I work at a hotel as a valet park.
You know when you get lying over you think it was spit.
Alright, tonight our fish fry will be at 5 o'clock. Wait, we got a fish fry tonight?
Of course, you stupid head.
Okay. Alright, you heard her. Fish fry. Our school likes to have them twice every year during the springtime. Yeah, and this fateful one happened to be the first one. So we had this fish fry, like any fish fry, in the lower school cafeteria. You go to the front lobby to go get a ticket, and then you go walk into the cafeteria to pick up your food. However, the cafeteria wasn't the only place that was busy that day. There was also a Little League baseball game taking place in the front field, and other athletic activities taking place behind the lower school gym. Okay, now what made me mention being a child predator? It starts with me going to go prepare my food when the fish fry first started. Then I went to get a drink, and then I decided to watch the baseball game going on outside. As soon as I was finished eating, I decided to go into the back, see what was going on there. The place was packed of students. I mean, one of them even sprinted in my direction and gave me a huge bear hug. But anyway, a couple minutes passed, I decided to go back to the cafeteria to talk to some other people. At this point, the fish fry was in full swing. Cars would just come and go. Sometimes it was packed, sometimes it was dead. During the times there were no cars, we decided to dance to In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine.
After we did that, the service started to die out a little bit. Not as many cars are coming and the sun is starting to set. I decided that I want to go watch some more of that baseball game going out in the front field, and I quickly got bored and decided to go see what was cooking behind the gym. I take a peek, nobody. There's practically a tumbleweed rolling across the field. Now, I'm notorious by my classmates for being a real plane nut sometimes, and I saw a bunch of planes departing from MSY, so I decided to play with the flight radar on my phone. Alright, here's where it starts to get a little bit fishy. What deters my attention from the flight radar is a noise coming from the other side of the fence, separating the field and a residential house. Alright, you get the gist. It's a couple toddlers outrageously screaming outside. The thing is, I'm standing right here. So any instinct would be to look over to see exactly what is going on over there. I'm thinking to myself, these kids are getting pretty noisy. Sure, the parents are out there? And it turns out they were. Worse than that? Hey, what's going on over here? Oh, nothing really. Why, you go to school here? Yeah, I do. You play any sports? No, I'm actually in the band. Okay, so what were you about to do? Why are you looking at my children? Whoops. It turns out that he did know that I was peeking through the fence after all. I'm not really sure how he saw me. He probably had a surveillance camera pointing out into the backyard. But I gotta tell you, that probably had to be the most uncomfortable conversation I've ever had in my life. Especially considering how suspicious I looked when I was looking through that fence. Unfortunately, our times are over at the field for the night, so I take the walk back to the cafeteria and immediately start telling everybody exactly what happened. And there were many different responses, some with a surprised look on their face, some with looks of incompetence, and some who think I'm just plain stupid for looking through the fence. But whatever they think, I'll think of it as the time I narrowly dodged a peeping Tom charge. It's been a couple months now, and I still can't get out of my head how embarrassing that experience was. What if that guy was a stalker, looking to track my steps? What if that guy was a police officer, looking to arrest me the next time he sees me? Or was he just simply weirded out for the fact that I was peeping through a fence? Something I hope to avoid from happening again. Now, I'm gonna throw this over to you. What's your opinion on this event? Should I have been so curious why they would allow kids over a fence? Was the response to this man confronting me wrong? Let me know in the comments below. I would love the heads up. Now before I let you go, I have a shout out I want to make to my friend Cameron Darshani. He's looking to publish some more videos to keep it active, but he could definitely use your help. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. I have a link in the description and I'll show it on the end screen for you to click on. But until then, I'll see you next time.